everybody. This is Kate Shard here. I'm doing this video to discuss a few things. First of all, there's a recent hacker outbreak in the game, like there always is, but this time we as Super E mods can't do nothing about it. They show up into the game and they don't take up a slot in the game at all. They hop into the game, they OPK everybody, they talk their crap, and then they ruin your game. You can't kick them. You can watch my prior video of G36 King doing just that. I suggest you watch it if you do see it and gain some understanding about what we're dealing with. Now, I'm going to show you my KDR, that, my enlistment date, things of that sort for this game. Just to show you that I am legitimate, even though I'm a dirty gamer. But, I'd rather be a dirty gamer than a cheater. I'm a 1.43 KDR. I got 10 combos there, 14 combos there, 11 combos there, 8 combos there, 8 combos there, 16 there, 19 in Cabin Fever, and 10 in Desert Thunder. So, nothing out of the ordinary. Pretty average, honestly. At least I think I'm average. But average is suggestive in a game that's completely hacked. Can't do nothing about it, but, play legitly. Buy gear that basically gives you an edge. So, here's my Micro Uzi Metal. It's permanent. Just like all my gear. But it has a 5 in weight. There's like 3 guns that have that. It has been nerfed. It used to have 45 ammo and 150 remaining ammo. But the reason why it was nerfed is because you could be reloading the gun and firing it at the same time. It was pretty ridiculous. The Bushmaster is kind of like an OP close quarters combat gun. I love it because it's got a huge clip comparatively to other handguns. Gives you a longevity in combat, and it's like an assault rifle as far as distance goes. And look at this weight. It weighs more than Micro Uzi Metal, and it's a handgun class weapon. It's ridiculous. This is my tracker knife, the only knife that's faster and weighs less is the candy cane. Comes out at Christmas. I missed it. I was sick. It happens. This is the AP mine. I love it. It's dirty. Everybody hates it. You die a lot planting it down most times, but if you're planting it on your side of the field and moving progressively towards the enemy's side of the field by laying down minefields, you will get more kills per deaths. And when you're dead, you can still get kills with it, which is why I like it. Similarly, the auto turret. I use an auto turret because it's much more trustworthy than allies on my team. There's a lot of paranoia to it, but there's a lot of paranoia of specs as well. They are both balanced, regardless of what people want to believe. The reason why they don't like it is because these two weapons, they fight back pretty much. But you can kill it, but you're not killing a player. They don't like the factor that they're not killing a player, they're fighting a turret. but people's fear of it makes them run from it, and that's what gets them killed. You see, when somebody's back is turned to a turret, it's bypassing their damage resistance of their armor, because there is no armor in a person's back in this game. There's armor when you're facing something and on your side, but there's no armor in the back. So it's shooting people in the back, and people don't recognize that they just need to backpedal away from it until they're out of range. The first aid kit is good for KDR stretching. You know, you go into the enemy's territory, you get shot up, you drift back to your territory, plant them, and heal up, and move on. So, it's very useful. Enemies don't like them. You put mines under them, hides the mine, people jump on it, die. You know, plenty of tactics there. The DSR Subsonic, very useful. Slower than the WA2K as far as quick scopes go, but I'm trying to get used to it. WA2K used to be my go-to gun, but they nerfed it a while back, and it now has a 1 in 3 shot that veers off to a random direction, and its accuracy is very limited, and it's best for a mid-range sniper at best anymore. So don't waste your time with it, just go with a bolt action these days. Now to go to the functions, I got a permanent 2-slot backpack license. That's I suggest everybody perm that if they're going spec. My Super E mod is permed. I discussed that earlier. I recently purchased the ability slot license for perm. This allows me an extra ability slot, which has made a difference. I recently got kicked from a game because I thought I was cheating. Well, I wasn't, but because I used Victory Lap and I kept getting multiple kills, I kept being super fast. I mean, it allows you to run fast, so, but we'll discuss that later. I got Crusher and Striker for perm, so that's very useful. I use the Resourceful for KDR stretching, Spectre for sneaking up on people, Steady Hand is for long scoping, not quick scoping, but I also use Victory Lap now. Victory Lap is very useful in combination with Spectre, because Spectre makes you silent, and Victory Lap allows you to run without running. So it's like silently running without having to sprint, which is awesome. But yeah, it was, I think it was like 34 to 8 as far as my KDR was in that one round. That is 34 kills and 8 deaths. But they kicked me out of the game because they thought I was speed hacking. The truth is, Victory Lap allowed me to basically run circles around them. But expect to be kicked if you're using it. I mean, if you're good enough to get a multi, you're good enough to get kicked. Anyways, that's my gear loadout. There's my classic Viper. She is a medium vester, plus 15% to speed, and plus 30% to sprint stamina. This is more powerful than the average spec because they debuffed it because of people's spec paranoia. But